okay. I PR'd in my 6 mile, 59 minutes, a sub 1 hour 6 mile run. My goal was to run at a 10-minute pace, and I think 2 of the miles were about 10, 11. Everything else was below that. My last mile, I think, was my second fastest split. The first one was obviously my fastest split. So that went really good. I'm on a track. I have not been on a track probably in 3.5 years. Have fun. I'm running 3.5 easy today. My pace has been way quicker than intended, but I feel like I've changed up my course. Running at a new location. Had a lot of hills that I wasn't expecting. So definitely put in a good effort today. I incorporated 3.5 laps on the track to try to get to that 3.5 mile mark. But now I think I ran too much because now I probably have about a mile back. So I think I'm made this workout a lot longer than it needed to be. All right, I am back home on the porch swing. I had a good run this morning. However, I did not run as far as I thought I was running at first. I thought I was gonna be over the 3.5 mile mark. Okay, and turned out I had only ran 3 miles by the time I stopped, and I only had about 0.3 left of that run, so that's all I got in. So it was weird, but I did run that 3 miles way faster than I needed to for an easy run. But at the same time, wondering, okay, maybe that is just, maybe after this much running, maybe that is a little easier. It didn't feel hard, like my pace didn't feel hard. The only thing that was hard about the run was the hills. They were way more inclined than I was expecting. And one hill in particular, it was a gradual hill, but it went on forever. It was so long. And then on my way back, I was like, okay, good. I can just relax going downhill. It was like so inclined or declined going down that I was like sprinting going down it, and it really was a lot of shock to my legs. Like, it was that hard of a downhill. Kind of thought about like maybe doing the stutter steps a little bit to get down, but I didn't. I just kept running. And so yeah, I was like going full speed going down this hill. But it was cool to get to run on the track a little bit, and I think I will go back to that run if I ever need maybe that kind of workout again. But just for an easy run, that's definitely not the easiest run. But it's good to know that track is there. It's a really quiet track. I've been there several years ago, and it was really nice. And then just in the morning, it's so nice. It was, if I would have purposely gone there just to run on the track, it would have been a good workout too. It is a concrete track though, which I just hate concrete tracks, but you can even feel it underneath your feet. It just feels it almost feels worse than regular concrete for some reason. Just wanted to show my view. We eventually want to get, especially for the people that have followed our house building videos, this is the front porch. My husband just finished it entirely. He finished it about 2 weeks ago, and we will eventually have railing, but we don't have that right now, and we actually don't even have stairs right now, but it's gonna go right where around where my van is, so that we can easily get in and out of the car, and especially with the kids, groceries, that kind of stuff. But this is a wood burning stove that he snagged off of Facebook Marketplace, and he already had the little wood chop carrier thing. Gosh, I know that there's names for these things, but and then the little tools for the fireplace. He had already gotten those on the side of the road, 2 separate occasions, but he's just excited to have them up finally. This is some melons that he got, and it goes all the way past the house and then where our back porch is as well. But this is our little front porch view. I love it. We have 2 little, actually one time there was 4 cardinals, but redbirds, but this morning I actually saw one of them, and they just make me happy. But we love it. It's a quiet little area. All right, so I ran 3 of the 4 miles that I'm doing today. It's an interval run, and my paces have been pretty good. I've got one more. I've been running in a sweatshirt for the last one. We're just getting in our workout gear. Gotta give it everything we got. It was 40, somewhere between 40 and 43 degrees when I got out. Sun's coming out, so it's warming up a little bit. It is 44 now, so. And I'm not trying to lose my run. All right, there we go. So, one more. I'm like, not ready to push go. Because I'm gonna have to really push myself. Really push it hard. Last one. Let's go. All right, for real now, let's go. Basically got a 400 meter left. I actually been really good on this last mile. All right, so I'm about to wrap up week 3 of half marathon training, and this will put me at, I believe, 15 or 16 miles for the week. So that's awesome, because I don't know if I've ever ran that much in one week, even when I ran cross country. We used to run 2 miles, 3 miles, 4. We would have a long run, but sometimes our long run was the 4 miles. So I really think this is probably the longest, the most miles I've done in 1 week ever. And compared to some people, that's like baby miles for 15 miles in 1 week. But it's a big deal. It's a milestone. So happy about that. So I could have gone out to the trails this morning, but I've just gone out so many days this week already, and really for the rest of training, I'm going to be going out a lot in the mornings, and I just didn't want to put it on my husband again to be with the kids, especially on his day off. So today I just slept in, which is not bad. You know, I've done good getting up early this whole week whenever I've ran, and I'm allowed a couple days to sleep in. So I did, and I wasn't even sure. I knew I wanted to run today, and it's just 3 miles. It's awesome that I'm at the point now where 3 miles doesn't even sound like much. It's just like, oh, I just got 3 miles. That's it. I'll be done soon. So that's what I'm going to do, 3.1 miles. And I'll be done for the week. And it's just a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Wrapping up a really good, solid workout week. And I'm just starting to feel more confident in my ability, you know? And so it was a good week. It was a very telling good week, good feeling, because there's some weeks that you're just like, oh my gosh, am I really gonna be able to do this? And you're not really seeing the progress. But this week I saw the progress. Yesterday's run just gave me that boost of confidence I needed, especially after the foot pain, the shin pain. I will say, after running doing that, what did I do? My easy run this week, and running down that hill, running up those hills, that kind of aggravated my shins a little bit. And I have nothing terrible. Like yesterday I ran and it didn't feel horrible or anything. So that was kind of worrisome, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm okay. But I definitely think that I'm a little more prone at this point. I need to really watch and be careful. So that's what I'm gonna do. Listen, the only thing I gotta say about that run on the treadmill is I hate the treadmill.
But we're done. We did it. Now I'm gonna have to roll my legs because that treadmill is rough on me.
So I know that I ended that video of last night's workout pretty abruptly, and that's just because I was just over it. I finished my 3 miles and finished up my week of running, but at what costs? It was not enjoyable. Like I know now for sure that the treadmill is the reason I was having all of those leg pains. It's just, it hurts the entire time. My arch is hurting while I'm running, my shins are hurting while I'm running, and after I'm done, I just feel done. It's nothing like running on outside or just free and open. And I'm sure that there are better treadmills out there, but right now that we're not in the market for that. So what does that mean for me? That means that I'm gonna be having to get up earlier for these longer runs to make them happen, because I was thinking about running half of the workout somewhere and then doing the other half on the treadmill, but I just don't see that happening. So that means I'm gonna have to start getting up even earlier, because I've just got to do this. So, and it's just a couple more months. That's what I keep telling myself, because it's kind of, I'm starting to be like, oh my goodness, I'm starting to feel like I am never here in the mornings. And I just had to tell myself, this is just for another month and a half, let's say. And on one hand, that sounds like a long time, but just looking at each individual week, it may not be that bad. I hope not anyway. But because I definitely don't want it to become like something that's a stress or a burden on my husband, because he is who I leave the kids with. So I'm home today. It's Sunday, and I've got a sick baby. So that's what I'm doing today, is taking care of the baby. And I'm about to do some stretches, about to get on YouTube and find a bunch of runners stretches, mobility stretches, and yeah, from head to toe. I've realized I probably also, even though I don't feel like I have any extra time to do anything else, I feel like I should probably start doing something like that every day. I was getting pretty good about rolling and stretching there for a little bit, but then I started feeling better. And as soon as you start feeling better, you stop doing anything. But if you're a runner, you know that we are like the least flexible people. I think that's kind of changing. I think people are starting to do a lot of weight training and other types of things on the side. But growing up, we did not do a whole lot of extra. So, because we were killing it running. So anyway, I'm going to start trying to do some of that, try to do some HIIT workouts maybe. I don't know. I do need to work on my upper body strength for sure. And even more than that, my core strength, especially after having the baby. Like, I'm not toned in my core. I don't think, and I can kind of tell when I'm running that I don't think I'm that strong in my core. So that could use some attention. So we'll be working on some of that today and trying to do better about that.